The rain had stopped hours ago, yet the air over Willow Street still smelled of wet earth and secrets. Mary sat at the edge of the narrow bed, her eyes fixed on the old wooden clock on the wall. 1:58 a.m. Her hands trembled. She didn't blink. She didn't breathe. She simply waited. Because for the past 18 nights, something impossible had been happening in her house. Every night, exactly at 2 a.m., her dead daughter, her sweet, soft-spoken Rose, returned home. And tonight, Mary wanted answers. She tightened the shawl around her shoulders, trying not to cry again. "If you truly are my Rose," she whispered, please show me." The clock struck 2 a.m. A gentle breeze slipped under the door. The curtains stirred. The room grew cold, too cold for a Nigerian night. And then Mary heard it. Soft footsteps. A child's footsteps. Slow, familiar, echoing down the hallway. Mary's heart hammered against her chest. "Rose." The door creaked open. A small girl stood there, bare feet, white nightgown, hair falling gently around her face. Her eyes were the exact shade of Rose's, warm brown, tender, innocent. But the sadness in those eyes was something Mary had never seen when her child was alive. "Mom," the girl said softly, "I'm sorry. I didn't want to leave." Mary covered her mouth. Tears shot down her face. She rushed forward and pulled the girl into her arms. She was warm. She was real. This was Rose. This was her Rose. But Mary knew the truth she had been running from. No living child returned every night. No human child walked with footsteps that never made dust, never left shadows, never aged. Rose had died 3 months ago. And yet here she was, alive at 2 a.m., gone again by 2:15. "Why do you keep leaving me?" Mary whispered into her daughter's hair. Rose stepped back. Her small hands trembled as she touched her mother's cheeks. "I'm not allowed to stay long," she said. "I come from a place between waking and sleeping." Mary's throat tightened. "What place? Who is controlling you?" Rose looked away. "I was born with a mark. A circle behind my left ear, the one you always thought was just a birth spot." Mary froze. She remembered it. Rose was born with a strange, perfect circle behind her ear. The midwife had stared at it too long. "What does that mark mean?" Mary asked. Rose's lips quivered. "It means I am an Ogbanje, a wandering child. One foot with you, one foot in the other world." Mary shook her head violently. "No. No, you are my baby. You are not some wandering spirit. You are mine." Rose's eyes filled with tears, too old for her little face. "I didn't choose it, Mom. I didn't want to hurt you." Mary collapsed to her knees. The pain in her chest felt like a knife twisting. Rose knelt with her, holding her hands. "But there is something you need to know," she whispered. "I keep coming back because I don't want to break our bond. But there is a rule." Mary forced herself to look up. "A rule?" Rose nodded. "The 18th night is the last night I am allowed to cross over." Mary felt the world tilt. What do you mean?" Rose's voice trembled like a candle in the wind. "This is my last time, Mom." Mary let out a sound that broke the silence of the whole house. A scream, a cry, a prayer. "No. No, Rose, please. I can't lose you again, please." Rose held her tighter. "Mom, listen. There's only one way for me to stay. One way for me not to disappear forever." Mary wiped her tears, desperate. "Tell me. I will do anything." Rose looked straight into her mother's soul. "You have to let me go." Mary went still. A quiet, painful silence fell between them. Rose continued, her voice trembling. If you release me, with love, my spirit can stop wandering. I will rest. And maybe, one day, I will come back to you in another life. Oh, free. Mary's hands shook uncontrollably. But if I let you go now, I'll never see you again. Rose smiled sadly. You've already seen me more than any mother should ever be allowed to. You gave me warmth even after death. You fought for me. You cried for me. You held me for 18 nights. That is enough love to carry me wherever I go. Mary could no longer see. Her tears blinded her. A soft glow began to rise around Rose. Mom, it's 2:15. No. Mary grabbed her. Just one more minute, please. Rose touched her cheek gently. Let me go with peace, Mom. Not with your pain. Mary held her breath. Then, through a broken whisper, she said the hardest words of her life. Goodbye, my angel. Rose's face glowed like dawn. I love you, Mom. I will always find you. And then she faded. Softly. Slowly. Like mist dissolving into morning air. The room warmed again. The curtains settled. The clock ticked. Mary stayed on the floor, empty and full at once. For the first time in 18 nights. 2:15 a.m. came with silence. But in that silence, Mary felt something. Peace. Warm. Gentle. Quiet. A peace that felt like Rose was finally free.